Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Dane's Desk. Today's topic is 7 strategies to get in front of more customers. So, this episode is for all the business owners, all the entrepreneurs, as well as all the hustlers or anybody that's out there in business trying to figure out how they can increase sales and revenue. Let's go ahead and dive on in right now. All right, so like I said, 7 strategies. And the reason why I want to share these strategies today is because at the end of the day, business is about turning a profit. So the only reason why this microphone should be hearing my voice right now and you hearing me is because, I'm here to help you make that happen. So let's talk about what you can do to increase the profitability of your business. Now, these are things that aren't necessarily new per se. There's a universal business system, and as long as you follow these general principles and frameworks, then you'll be able to do what you need to do to increase your sales and revenue. Now, again, to be profitable, we have to make some sales. In order to make some sales and generate some revenue, you know what I'm saying? We need to get some customers, as well as some good money management, of course. But all in all, that's the general process. So getting in front of more customers is essential if the goal is truly to make your business more profitable. So let's go ahead and talk about these 7 strategies. So again, it just comes down to ideas. Like that's what it all boils down to. So I'll just briefly run through the ideas and then I'll go ahead and talk about each one. So the first one, optimize for local SEO. Again, this is specifically for all my local business owners. So all the brick and mortars who are looking for a way to increase their profitability or improve their profitability, I should say, by leveraging digital technologies. All right. So if that's you, this is specifically for you. All right. So what are these 7 strategies? Number one, optimize for local SEO. Number two, leverage social media content as well as content marketing. Number three, run paid ads. Number four, partner with local influencers as well as local businesses. Number six, host events and promotions. Number seven, no, number five was host events and what did I say? Host events and promotions. And then number six, implement in some sort of e-commerce or online delivery system. And number seven, encourage referrals and reviews. Those are the 7 things you want to focus on. So these are both, digital. You can leverage digital technologies to make this happen, as well as just some offline, you know, boost to the ground work. But those are the 7 things that you want to just be focused on. Moving forward. Figuring out how you can make yourself more efficient and effective in those areas. Like those are some quote unquote KPIs you can focus on. So briefly, we'll go ahead and run through these 7, and then again, we'll just throughout the way share some ideas on, what you can do. So for this video, we'll use, your typical. We'll just use a typical home services business. Just whether you're an electrician, a plumber, you do some sort of specific service, whether it be power washing, windows, you build cabinets, you remodel kitchens, whatever it is, whatever type of service you offer, some sort of home services, something in home improvement, something in construction services. All right. So, how would this apply to you? Again, starting from the top, local SEO. So, again, you want to make sure that you claim your Google My Business listing, of course. Then you want to also make sure you claim your other local online business directory profiles. And then also you want to make sure that you include local keywords within your profiles as well as on any other pages that you create on the web, specifically your website. And by doing that, what you're going to do is allow people to find you. You're going to increase the probability that when people put in certain keywords into the search engines, your website or your profiles will pop up. And that's ultimately the goal here. So people are already searching for construction services, whether it be, you need a new ADU, new hot water heater, a new roof, a new HVAC system. Doesn't really matter. There's already traffic looking for it. You just have to figure out how to position yourself to be seen by that traffic. And the way you do that is with your SEO, your search engine optimization. So keywords and keyword phrases. And so again, do your research, figure out, what keywords and keyword phrases you need to be targeting in order to make yourself more findable when people go ahead and do these searches. And again, think of it as you going to the party as opposed to trying to throw a party yourself. And the better you get at, you know, adding content, which is going to be the next thing, the more, you're giving, the more opportunities you're giving yourself, to be found online by your potential customers. All right. So that's local SEO. Next, leverage social media and content marketing. So again, this is where you want to be posting content, on your social media profiles. Ideally, short form content. So things, ideally videos, 90 to 60 seconds or less. And then the secret sauce I'm realizing now is you want to also include your call to action. So if you are some sort of construction services provider, calls to action being like, book a service, or get a free estimate, call to schedule, an appointment, things of that nature. Those are the things that you want to make sure you're including when you're making these posts on social media, because again, it's just all about reps. So the more opportunities people see your calls to action, the more ingrained it's going to become in their mind, so that when it is time for them to, need whatever you have to offer, they start thinking of you because they've seen your content, they've seen your calls to actions. So that's what you want to do. And so when it comes to types of content, to keep it simple, obviously behind the scenes content always works. People want to see, you doing what it is that you do, from A to Z. How do you make it happen? So you can always do, when you're on job sites, getting action, always getting the action. That's what you want to focus on. You know what I mean? And also too, telling the story. How, what the problem was. How you're, gonna solve it with your solution, and the obviously the result in the that the person is going to experience because they were able to find you and you were able to provide them with a solution to their problem. All right. And so you want to make sure that you posting content. Now, a simple way to come up with this content is to do long form content, and then, clip it up in the smaller, short form content. So for example, doing podcasts, or just shooting a simple show like this, a video like this, I should say. But make sure the message is what's most important. The platform is going to be the platform, but as long as your message is potent and compelling and providing value, that's what's most important. All right. And so, again, you have the opportunity to have a platform with social media. So think of it like this: if you were a contractor and someone said that they had an opportunity for you to speak in front of 100 people in a room, 100 potential customers, and it was an opportunity for you to share your message about what you have to offer, what would you invest in that opportunity? How much would you be willing to pay? Because 100 people in a room is no small feat. And so when you post content online and you get 100 views, like, that's, think of it as you just got 100 people in the room to hear you out. So whether they take action is based upon you giving them the call to action to take some action. So just reposition how you think about the things that you do post, because the reality is again, 100 views means that you just basically fill the room of 100 people, and that's a lot. So the more content you post, the more consistent you are, the more opportunities, you will be able to put yourself in front of potential customers. All right. And so again, that's social media and content marketing. Gotta leverage that. Next, running ads. So again, you're obviously gonna have Facebook and Instagram, the Meta platform. Those are, your awareness ads. Because again, when you're running ads, in a sense, it's not necessarily that people are actively searching for what you have to offer. That's why, you want to kind of come in with something, of value that they can, take advantage of right then and right now. So you can exchange their, your information for their contact information so you can follow up with them later. And then again, the marketing process begins from on the back end, I should say, because it began when they saw your ad. But again, running paid ads, Facebook, Instagram, as well as on Google. And again, so the type of ads you run on Google will be different from the type of ads you run on Facebook and Instagram, because when 9 times out of 10, when someone's on Facebook and Instagram, they're not actively searching for a solution. Whereas if they're on Google per se, they are searching for an active solution. All right. So again, be mindful of that when you're coming up with the copy. And going back to the first point, local SEO. When it comes to again that website, make sure your copy is on point in regards to including the keywords, but also too making sure you're conveying your message so that when people come across your information, again, they feel compelled to take action. All right. So now that we've talked about running ads, let's go ahead and go to number 4, which is partner up with local influencers and local businesses. Now, this is something offline you can do as well as online. But again, another great opportunity that we really don't take advantage of nowadays is working with people who complement our businesses. So again, if you're a general contractor, a plumber, an electrician, all those types of individuals that complement you. So working with them in regards to collaborating to come up with products, as well as coming up with different sorts of ideas you guys can work together, or just market together. And also too, you partnering up with these complementary businesses, because again, like if you're a general contractor and you see a plumber, then yeah, like you can go and partner up with this person, because again, you both are going to need each other's services. So why not make it do what it do? Work together. Teamwork makes the dream work. Still a valid point. You know what I mean? So don't take it for granted. Partnering up with local influencers as well as local businesses. Next, host events and promotions. So these could be product demos, workshops, in-store events. Again, just take advantage of the opportunity to, create the space for people to be introduced to your products and services, so that they can become or go from being a potential customer to, a paying customer. So events is a great way to make that happen. So if you do have that brick and mortar storefront, then don't just think that you only are in business to wait for them to come to you. Create an event for them to come to you. You know what I mean? You don't have to just wait for foot traffic. Create the opportunity for the sales to be conducted. Don't just sit back and hope that people come into your storefront. All right. So when you are doing, these events, this is an opportunity for you to offer things like special offers, discounts, things of that nature. Because again, you want to, you got them to come in. Ideally, you want to create the customer, so offer them special offers, discounts, etc. Those are going to be opportunities to do that. Loyalty programs, all that type of stuff. Like that's when you a great opportunity to make that happen. As well as when you're just doing in your everyday sales. Always make sure you're offering at the end of the day. And again, as long as you have something to value, and who you provide it for, and the problem that you solve, then yeah, you'll be able to, there's nothing wrong with you offering what it is that you offer, because again, you provide a valid solution to people's problems. All right. So next, implement an e-commerce or online order pickup system. So again, this is where you can set up a simple store. If you're selling physical products, or you're providing a service, or if you're a restaurant or some sort of food, or some sort of well, we'll just stick to food, for example. You can set up a online ordering system. There's plenty of third-party applications that you can plug into, make that happen. And the best part about that is now you're able to add your products, in your online store, or through your online menu, on additional platforms within Google. For example, the what is it, the Google Shopping platform, as well as on platforms like Facebook Marketplace. So your Craigslist and any other online selling platform. uh, 2025, ladies and gentlemen, moving forward, it's been this way for a while, but now is really an opportunity for you to take advantage of this stuff, and as a brick and mortar business, to again expand your reach, get in front of more customers so that you can create more opportunities to again make a sale happen so you can increase revenue and ultimately start to improve your profitability, because that's what it's all about. All right. And last but not least, encourage customer reviews and referrals. So again, you've put in all this work to get people to you. Their customers are happy. Now it's time to turn these customers into advocates. So make sure that they go. Ideally, have a main space for people to go make a review. Ideally, a Google My Business platform, so people leave reviews, and then they go, and by leaving these reviews, obviously, it builds your social proof. But now, you also have the opportunity to, in a sense, these reviews serve as refers, and then again, people will want to come and do business with you based upon what they've read about what others have said about your business, as well as just word of mouth. Because again, that's one of the things that the discounts will do as well. Encourage word of mouth, because again, people love feeling like they're getting a good deal. All right. And so, again, encourage customer reviews and referrals, and again, just make sure that you're especially when a customer is happy and they're in that moment. Always ask for a review. Make it easy for them, whether it's going to your website or you already having some brick and not brick and mortar, but some sort of already template or message that you or text message that you send out, just to make it easier for people to leave reviews for you. Because again, those reviews are going to really help you out down the line, because again, they're going to be basically referred. All right. And that's why, again, do good business, because again, those reviews are going to matter. All right. And so that's what we can those are the 7 things. So now that you know those 7 things, it's time to take action. All right. And so you know what to do. You know 7 new things now you can put into practice. If you need help, there's plenty of resources and tools available to you. Whatever I've discussed, you can put it into a search engine and study the options. The pages or the blogs or the articles, or read the books. The videos on YouTube. Or you can find someone who's on a similar journey as you, and you guys work together. Or you can hire someone in regards to working with a consultant or working with some sort of agency. All right. But just don't get bogged down by what you think you can't do. Always be focused on what to do next. Once you reach those obstacles, because again, business is about profitability. In order to be profitable, you got to generate revenue. In order to generate revenue, you got to make some sales. In order to make some sales, you need to get some customers. In order to get some customers, you got to get in front of more potential customers. That's what we just that's what you've just been equipped with. 7 different strategies, online and offline, you can put into practice right now to get in front of more customers. All right. Again, questions, comments, I'm looking to help you out. Make it a great day. Peace.